All right, third graders, we're going to be continuing our measurement unit in math, but today we're going to be looking at cups, pints, quarts, and gallons, and you are going to need probably at least 2 pieces of paper and something to write with. So if you need to pause and get your materials, you can go ahead and do so. All right, the customary units for measuring capacity are cups, you can see the cup of water, pints, it looks like a pint of ice cream, a quart, it could be a quart of juice or a quart of milk, and then your gallon. What is capacity? Capacity is the amount that a container can hold. This milk jug is 1 gallon. So remember that capacity deals with liquids. All right, we are going to be drawing the Great Gallon Kingdom. That's why you need a piece of paper, so get ready. All right, so the first thing that you need to draw, if you want to fill up your whole piece of paper, is a very, very large G. Okay, so once you have that, and you can pause it if you need to, but I'm going to go ahead and keep reading. So just make your G the size of your piece of paper. In the Great Gallon Kingdom lived 4 queens. So as you can see, the purple Q's inside the G. So you want to go ahead and make 4 Q's inside your G. You need to make sure that you make them large enough because we're going to be putting things inside of them. Each queen had a prince and a princess of their own. So inside every Q, you need to put 2 letters P's, 1 for prince and 1 for princess. Each prince and princess had 2 cats of their own. So inside every P, you want to put 2 letter C's. And it should look like what's on the screen. So there should be 4 Q's because there are 4 quarts in a gallon. You should have 8 P's because there are 8 pints in a gallon. And you should have 16 C's because there are 16 cups in a gallon. And you can pause this at any point in time if you need it. Okay, so custom capacity. Within 1 gallon, there are 4 quarts. Within 1 quart, there are 2 pints. Within 1 pint, there are 2 cups. And you can be looking at your gallon kingdom to refer because you're going to be using it in a little bit. So here's an example at the bottom. 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. All right, we're not going to be using a whiteboard. You're going to be using your piece of paper, but we're going to be writing down some answers. So I would put, that's where the second piece of paper comes into play. So you need to put your gallon kingdom off to the side of you. You still need to refer to it, but you need your second piece of paper in order to write some answers on. Okay, so this is an example at the bottom. 1 gallon equals 8 pints. Okay, and you can number them if you would like to. This is going to be number 1. So 1 quart equals how many pints? Look at your gallon kingdom. That is correct. 1 quart equals 2 pints. Make sure to refer back to your picture. Okay, here's number 2. 1 gallon equals how many cups? You gotta count all the C's. That is correct. 1 gallon equals 16 cups. Okay, this would be, this would be number 3. 1 pint equals how many cups? That is correct. 1 pint equals 2 cups. This is number 4. 1 gallon equals blank quarts. Look back at your gallon kingdom and see what you drew. That is correct. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. Okay, so now on your piece of paper, and I would just write on the same piece of paper that you were already writing on, we're going to write whether something, well, it's going to ask us, is this smaller or is this greater? And then it's going to give us 2 examples, and we have to pick which one. Okay, so this would be technically number 5. So which one is greater? 9 cups or 2 quarts? So I would look at my gallon kingdom and I would look at 2 quarts and see how many cups are inside of it. If there are more than 9 cups, you have your answer. If there are less than 9 cups, you have your answer. So which one is largest? Which one is greater? That is correct, 9 cups. Okay, this would be technically number 6. So which one is smaller? 3 cups or 1 quart? So on your gallon kingdom, find 1 quart and look and see how many cups are in there. And we want to know which one is smaller. That is correct. 3 cups is smaller. This would be number 7. Which one is greater, 2 gallons or 20 cups? Now, I know you don't have 2 gallon kingdoms, but you can still figure it out. I would count all the cups, or if you remember how many cups there are, could it equal? Which one's larger? 2 gallons is larger. I know 16 cups is in 1 gallon, and 16 plus 16 is not 20. So that's how I figured that one out. Okay, this would be number 8. Which one is greater, 8 pints or 4 quarts? And they're trying to trick you on this one. So look at what you drew, your gallon kingdom. They are equal. So neither is bigger than the other. That's why they were trying to get you. Okay, for this next part, you don't have to necessarily write down on a piece of paper. You can just say it out loud. If you want to write down on a piece of paper, that's fine. I would flip your piece of paper over, but I would still be looking at your gallon kingdom. So I'm going to be showing you a picture, and you're going to decide which is the best unit of measurement to measure it. And it's going to give you all of these choices: a cup, a pint, a quart, and a gallon each time. So this example, what is the best unit of measurement for this fish aquarium? Okay, and of course it would be gallons. Anything larger you want to be using gallons for. All right, here we go. What is the best unit of measurement of water to fill this barrel? A barrel is pretty large, so what would you use? That is correct. You would use D, gallon. Here's our next one. What is the best unit of measurement of coffee to fill this coffee mug? This one might get some of you, because I know you think, oh, coffee cups are a little bit larger than regular cups, but no, it's still going to be a cup. Okay, next one. What is the best unit of measurement of water in the swimming pool? Swimming pools are big. So yes, it's going to be D, gallon. What is the best unit of measurement of milk for this carton of milk? You should know this one. We've been practicing for a couple days now. It is C, quart. What is the best unit of measurement of this milk carton of ice cream? It's a milk carton. You should have chosen B, pint. Most ice cream containers come in a pint unless you get something really large. Now this one I'm going to be switching up because we are not in the classroom right now. So instead of you sharing and explaining to your partner about your gallon kingdom that you drew, you're actually going to take a picture of your gallon kingdom and send it to me on Class Dojo. Please try to send it to me in your portfolio. Okay, that's where the pictures need to go. So take a picture of your gallon kingdom and send it to me on Class Dojo. All right, now it is time to go back to Google Classroom and see what you need to do. A few of you may need to re-watch this video just in case you didn't comprehend it the first time through, and that is okay.